so we're going to get the game going here tonight. Minnetonka Black versus Prior Lake Navy. Our Navy folks are in the Navy or the dark jerseys. Minnetonka Black is in their home whites. We're just looking at the standings here for these teams. B2, they are one step ahead of us. They're in third place. 7 wins and 1 loss. We are in fourth place with 7 wins and 0 losses. Those of you at home scratching your heads wondering how 0 losses gets you in fourth place. That's due to fair play points. You got to stay out of the penalty box. I think once you hit your 4th penalty or whatever counts of 4 penalties. Is that about right?
16 minutes.
16 minutes? Okay. Well, 16 minutes, which, when you throw a 10-minute in there almost every game, I guess that helps there. So, at any rate, fair play points make the difference there. It also helps to stay out of the penalty box, just in general, right? So, see if the Lakers can stay out of the box tonight. Maybe that's the key to victory. Puck drops. Lampy on the jump right away at the right wing, puts pressure on it, but it does go Minnetonka's way. Behind the net. Minnetonka still in possession. No, Lakers pick it off the mid-boards. Create that turnover. Nice job. Right up the middle, that's Jacob Henry, but on the left side is Baumgartner. Baumgartner feeding out in the middle. That was a great feed. Got to the goalie, but no goal given. Into the corner it goes. Minnetonka breaks out using the boards and the glass. They send it to left the ice. Referee's not calling icing, so play continues. Both teams got a little bit of a pep in their step, it looks like. I'm seeing them flying around the rink early. Shot comes from the distance. That's Jack. Jack Johannes, the goalie. Makes the first save. Sends it up through the middle. Luke looks like he's sitting on the bench at the moment. Watching that defensive door, helping his players from a different standpoint. Shot comes in the middle. It's blocked by Tyler Guitar. Making that block. Shot comes off the point. Minnetonka keeps it in. Now Guitar skates to it with some room. Loses the handle on it, but he still fights for it. No problem, Tyler. Good job. Way to battle through it. Battles through another player. And then trips across that blue line. That'll happen to a guy. It's kind of like the first tee jitters. You know, you might do really well in golf, but you walk up to that first tee and just shank one. No way to start around. I think Tyler will buck up from that. Just the blue line. He'll get over it. Play continues here in the offensive zone, and Minnetonka breaks it out. They send it wildly across ice. That should be icing. As 13 minutes to go yet in the first period. 0-0. A little pep on both sides. Couple shots on both sides. Yes, just one shot according to the scoreboard. 13. Anyway, Josh rips one in. Doesn't make it all the way to the net. Kept in the zone there. Nice play by, looks like that's, Bisick, Henry. Josh Carlson over at defense, sends it up into the middle. Chase gets a hold of it. He has to battle for it. Battle through 2 different players, loses it on the second guy, but stays with it. Good job. Never give up, Chase. Look at that. Stay on it. Good interception there by Ammerman, reading the room. Sends it deep, goes off for the change. New legs come on. Pass comes across, again, somewhat blindly by the Minnetonka side. Josh picks it up, tries to fling it over the head of a player. Would have been nice to spring our left winger there. Had good ideas, but it got broken up, and we got an offsides. Landon here at right wing. Jackson taking the face-off dot. Mason Baumgartner on the left wing. Defensive pairing at the moment. Jacob Henry on one side, Tyler Guitar on the other. Going Jacob Henry's way. He stays standing, wins the battle, and sends it out. Doesn't get it all the way out, so shot comes in, but it's blocked by defense. Once again, Guitar helping on the other side there, de-pucking a person right in front of the net. At the blue line, driving through that is Mason. Jackson and Mason are in the zone. I think only players that we know of that are missing are Colton Quinn, he's injured, and Max. Max Weekly is also injured. Hope those guys both have a speedy recovery. As I'm saying that, I'm scanning the ice. I haven't seen Ashton out there yet. Have you seen Ashton out on the ice yet? Yeah, okay. Looking for some of the usual stalwarts out there. Maybe he's out there. Yeah, I think he's out there on the ice now. Haven't seen him yet. Well, at any rate, stepping in. Chase winning that faceoff back. Ooh. Wow, Carter takes a hard check into the corner. Lakers come out with the puck, though. They feed up to Brecken here on the right side. Carter now regroups again. Way to get back on those skates, Carter. After taking a hit, the only thing you can do is start skating. Brecken getting this interception, driving right in low. He created himself an opportunity. Goalie just didn't give any space. Feeding defense. Defense rips one in, gets blocked. So Brecken now top of the circle, now in the middle, hits the brakes, playing funny with it. Chase goes, well, tried to go up the middle. Gets depucked. And now Minnetonka takes the zone. Defense there, cutting him off, giving him nothing. Good job, Nathan and Carter, for ending that attack. Brecken now working through some players. Ends up losing the puck, and Minnetonka takes it in. Behind the net, Russell. Good use of the boards. Still has to battle for it. And Carter gets a chance at a little revenge there. Puts a guy into the boards. Brecken out the mid-boards, working with it. And now we have Jackson Collins. Jackson has speed, but Ashton was wide open. Pass came behind him, and he didn't make the adjustment. Could have been glory, but play continues. Minnetonka now rips one from top of the zone. Jack puts that in the glove. We get a whistle here. 0-0, 9.5. I'm sure whoever's running the clock wants to get home early tonight, it looks like. A lot of runoff I'm seeing on every stoppage, but that's okay. Who am I to judge? Friday night, we all want to get home. All right, Minnetonka's creating an opportunity right in the middle. They feed a pass down low, which would have worked out tremendously, but it gets broken up. Now out of the play it goes. Jackson jumps on a missed opportunity by Minnetonka. Puck comes out, ends up on a Minnetonka stick, and they leave the zone. They have two, we have two. And one back-checking Ashton. Or no, that's Hammerman. That puck rings the boards out to defense. Defense fires one in. Another defenseman there steps in front. That was Tyler to block that shot. Shot comes to a point wide. Almost redirected in. Josh did keep it away. Josh picks it up behind. Makes a move. Starts the breakout. Over to Hammerman. Hammerman, good feed back to the center. That's Jackson. Jackson over to Bisick. Bisick takes the zone. Shoots a bouncing puck on the net. That, goalies can have trouble with those from time to time. There, an interception coming at the point. A collision. Now, Chase rips it into the corner. Wow, what a shot, Chase, as he makes that 1-0. Well, he jumped on an opportunity there, creating that turnover at the point, and just ripped one. No hesitation. Good shot. Hit it in the corner. That's what you got to do to score at this level. You can't hesitate. You have to fire quick. The faster you shoot, the better your odds. Now Minnetonka gets a chance. Right from the dot, they rip one wide. Almost leaves the zone, but their defenseman, he made a move with it. He pulled it back in front, just doing the regular stick handle move, and he brought it offsides himself. Face-off then comes. Chase running it over to Landon. That puck goes wide. They got a nice cross-ice pass there to Minnetonka. Jacob Henry plays the body. That's good defense. Oh, in the middle. It's loose again. One save made. Rebound collected up by the defense. Wow, good play by the Laker defense there. And good job by Jack for staying in net. We're not out of the zone yet, but Landon's moving quickly. There he goes. He sends it out into neutral ice, forcing a regroup. Now Nathan Russell working with it. Jacob Henry there is the defensive partner. Gives it back to Russell. Russell's got guys closing in on him. He's got to make a decision. Minnetonka has it. They keep it low and go for the low angle shot. Now a centering opportunity up through the middle. Wow, and leaving the zone was the Minnetonka defender there. That's a surprising play. I think that guy should have stepped in and just blasted that, but he chose to retreat. At any rate, Minnetonka still has the puck in the zone. Jack makes his save. Behind the net, a lot of activity goes. Wow, and player goes down. Referee's got the arm up. That'll be well, roughing is actually what he's calling. As it looks like, yeah, we're going to the box. That's Jackson. I thought there might have been a trip in there, but I guess Jackson must have roughed him up first. And so it's going to be a man advantage for Minnetonka. Lakers are going to be shorthanded here for 2 minutes. It's a minute and a half, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, yeah. 2 minutes it is. They're going to be working without Jackson. Right away, they do get the puck out of the zone and into Minnetonka. They got to regroup. They work their way through the neutral ice, set up a pass. They take it into the offensive zone. They feed back to the blue line. Defenseman had no room, so he takes a shot from a nice long distance. Goalies love it when the other team shoots from the blue line. There's not much of a problem there. Keeping that puck outside. This is a good penalty kill by the Lakers. Puck is moving around the perimeter, and that's okay. They can move the puck around the perimeter. We just don't want them cutting it through the middle. Ashton now. Ashton taking a few checks into the boards. Puck rings the boards to Brecken's side. Minnetonka still maintains possession. Time is ticking away. Minnetonka hasn't done much to show for their penalty or power play so far. Brecken now almost had a hop on one. Carter helps out as he chips it out of the zone. Now this will go the distance. This will be icing. But it's a good play by Carter to chip it out of the zone. Lakers started a line change, so that will continue. Ammerman hops on, Nathan Russell, Mason, Baumgartner, and Carter looks like. Who's that on the far side? I'm not 100% sure. Oh, Jacob Henry. Now Minnetonka getting low, walks around Jack, and gets the goal. That was just stick handling and razzle-dazzle in front of the net. That player chose to skate along the red line and just walked around the goaltender. He's maintained possession. Once the goalie goes down, they don't have much of ability to move. They need their skate edges, their blades, to be connecting to the ice. Jack covered 3/4 of the net, but it's usually where a defenseman likes to step in and stop the forward progress of the skater, but so be it. It's 1-1. Shot comes in. Right away, Lakers jump on the opportunity to get back in the game. Get back their lead. Henry clearing out the, Jacob Henry that is, clearing the net out of the zone. So that'll go down as a power play goal for the Lakers. Or sorry, for Minnetonka. The Skippers, right? They Skippers? Yeah. Lakers and Skippers. Only in Minnesota, folks. Hammerman behind the net. Backhands it, keeps it on the red line. Easing puts his player down. Finishes the check, if you will. Minnetonka tries the cross-ice pass, but that was easily intercepted. And Ammerman sends it in deep. Henry Bisick patrolling the right side. Puck jumps his stick. In fact, he loses his stick. Josh now having to waste some time. Jackson goes backwards. That's now on the Lakers stick. Tyler. Center opportunity, but good job by Josh to get down on the knee there. Heck of a play to break up a shot in low. Those are the dangerous plays. Whatever it takes to break up an opportunity from a shot coming right out in front of the goaltender like that, in the slot, as they say. That's good defense. Nice job, Josh. Must be Henry V6 stick coming off the ice there, huh? Jackson at the face-off dot. Puck goes wide to Minnetonka. They pick it up. Baumgartner's there. Minnetonka sends it through the zone. The referee does call icing on that one, even though it hit a myriad of sticks. It's fine. We'll get the icing and back out in front of the Minnetonka goalie. Jackson once again at the face-off dot. Landon's to his right. Carlson back on one side defense. Tyler probably looks like, yeah, Tyler on the other side. Pinned up against the wall. Minnetonka wins it at the midboards, and they leave the zone. Jackson creates a turnover there, and he's able to take the zone with Mason. Also, Landon jumps in right away, too, on the right side. Puck was loose for a second there on the goalie. That's the kind of stuff we want to see. Put the puck in on the goalie, but keep it on the ice. Make the goalie have to work with it. Oftentimes, that puck will just sit out in front, a few feet in front of the goalie, and then all you got to do is lift it over the leg pad. I mean, easy said than done, but Chase steps into the face-off dot. He's kind of the face-off specialist on this team. He wins virtually everything I see. Carter rips one wide. Ashton behind the net. He feeds. It's a good feed over to Chase. Brecken now going after the puck carrier. And Ashton's there, works it back over to Brecken. Brecken gets control. Nice teamwork there, fellas. Centering, this time the middle was left open. A lot of pressure on the back check by Chase. That guy just doesn't give up. I love it. Dump down low. Tyler goes after it, or maybe Russell. Wow, that's Russell. It's a pretty big hit. Gets back up on his feet, though. He's fine. Tough kid. Puck rings the boards. Brecken goes in after it. Now Ashton. Oh, Ashton just misses it. Yeah, Ashton looking for that pass to Brecken. Now he's got it in the slot. Doesn't get a chance to get a shot off. Defense was tough there. So they take the wide angle shot, and that's it. It's for one for some reason. They see a minute 55 on the clock. Well, I would guess that the ladies there got a bit excited on the clock. Call that an inadvertent horn, and maybe a face-off coming. Not sure how you rectify that. We had good possession in the zone there. It's less than ideal. But youth hockey, we got volunteers. There you go. That horn works. Yep, got it. Minute 54 is on the clock. Perhaps will just face it off in the zone to the left or to the right of the Minnetonka goalie. What else can you do? All right, shot comes to the point, gets blocked, and Ammerman now goes into the corner. Jackson comes in to help out. Bringing the boards the other side. Now Tyler's there. They do their cross-ice pass. Jacob gets good position to take that puck. Although Minnetonka still has it. Now they get a shot in low. Shack was there. Good shot, good save. 1-1 with a minute 24 here in the first period. As the crowd jumps around. Minnetonka circling the net. They got guys positioned. One of them's open behind the net. That doesn't help them out much. Good stick lift there by the Laker defender. Landon chips it over to Chase. And a stick comes out into the play. Well, I think he hit the boards with it. Still a minute to go, so these guys out on the ice will probably skate this one through. Chasing a rare loss on the face-off dots. Tyler goes back for it. Bank it off the boards. This time Landon makes a big move. Sends it into the offensive zone. Good job, Landon. Now Mason can work on the puck carrier. And Henry. Now Russell has it. Russell passes it to Landon. He rips it down the rest of the ice. Through the middle, Minnetonka's got it. They've got all three skaters. Oh, good job standing up and turning this one over. Nice stop, Jacob Henry. He gets in low, shoots, it's blocked. But look at that, single-handedly turned that whole play around. And now in the final 14 seconds will be played in this end of the ice rather than our end. Good things. Well, that puck does come all the way on Jack. Jack sends it out to the blue line. Good play, Jack. That's exactly what you got to do. Send it to the blue line right at the corner. This time the horn blows with 0 seconds remaining. And to 1, it is 1-1. Oh, sorry. All right, second period of hockey about to begin. They switch sides of the ice. Ashton's out at left wing. Jackson Collins at the faceoff dot. Wins it forward. He picks it up. Oh, he stepped on something. And he goes down. Brook is there on the far side, though, so he keeps the puck moving in the right direction. And outside, says the referee. Just happened to walk by the Team USA's game. They looked like they're cheering about something. I didn't happen to see the score, so no spoilers, but maybe good things are happening there to get past the quarterfinal round there. Puck jumps into neutral ice. Minnetonka has control. Brecken decides to change that, and Ashton now has it. Ashton gets to the far circle, sends it up at the goalie. Goalie was doing nothing but sealing the post, and the puck hit him. When you got a big size like that, you can seal off a good portion of the net. Goalie seems to be pretty good at that. In this case, you got to make the goalie move from the right post to the left post or vice versa. The only way you can do that is by passing across the middle of the ice. Look at that. The puck was just loose out in front. Bisick knew he had a golden opportunity there. A little disappointed, but go on and get another one, Henry. No problem. Face off there, sent around the boards. Nathan out. He puts his stick out and keeps it in the offensive zone. Minnetonka's struggling to get the puck out. They keep on hitting other players. There it goes. They try to take the zone, but a smart poke check sends it back. Russell now banked off the boards. Interception. Out of the zone. Offsides is the call. Again, face-off dot. This time won by Minnetonka. They take it into the zone deep. Tyler makes a head fake, but sends the puck around the boards. Almost out. Got deflected in low. Minnetonka had a chance. Lakers defense prevents that. That's good. Again, keeping the opportunities in front of the net to a minimum. Minnetonka still working with the puck along the outside boards. Lakers putting up the defense. They keep cycling through. Out to the point. Blocked by a stick. And now Landon. Landon's got a lot of jerseys with him. Crosses the ice on sides. Landon drives wide. Centers it over to Jackson, who is waiting for it. Just didn't have that zip on it that sometimes you need. A little, you don't want to overpass it. Oh, here we go in front. Mason was looking at one, but it got intercepted. Offside, says the referee. I think Lakers are excited they got away with one there as Mason skates back to the bench like a free bird. That was a trip. That was a trip, yes. Yeah, the referees aren't always bad. Sometimes they're okay, right? Make the call the right way. Just depends, doesn't it? Chase hammering that face-off. But look at this. Lakers have possession, so good things. Brecken working around the outside of the boards. And Minnetonka is also quite good at this defense thing as they lift the stick and skate off with the puck. Nice move by Carter there. They turn it over. Now Brecken gets another shot with it from inside the circle. The goalie knocks the net off its moorings. Sometimes that's a delay of game in certain circles. We'll see how play continues. Referee should at least give him a little bit of a warning not to do that. Faceoff is won by the Lakers out to the defensive point. Shot comes in, bounces over the net. Minnetonka is looking to begin their breakout. They send it through the middle, but Brecken was there. Now he gets a turn around and fires one over the crossbar. Behind the net. That's Chase. I wouldn't want Chase working on the puck if I had it because he's going to come up with it. Sure enough, he does. Brecken's got it. He gets taken down. It's a dirty game sometimes. Russell gets his shot. Goalie makes a save. Kept it low. That was smart of Nathan. I like that chance of keeping that puck on the ice for that initial shot. I think we're going to score a lot more goals by rebound with this guy. Ashton. And Chase sends it to the rest of the way. Minnetonka struggles to get it out of the zone. Jackson smells blood, takes advantage of the situation. Hits Ammerman. Ammerman fires it wide at the one-time opportunity. Puck is down low and bouncing. Great combination if you're a Laker fan. And now the puck leaves the zone. Bad combination. Picked up by the Lakers. They move fast because they got Minnetonka on a line change. Jackson's not done. He wants more. Ammerman's not done. This one time he puts it on frame. Maybe not with quite as much power as the first time. Oh! Rock around. He does it. Wow. He just stepped out in front of the post, backhanded it in. The goalie was just a little surprised. He was looking back watching it. Instead of sealing off that post, he thought a pass was coming. Instead, fancy stick work and a goal. Who put that in? Is that Brecken? I think you're right. One of our little forwards that did a great job there. And offsides is the referee. See if we get a scoring update. We'll let you know who got that one in. But
the Gamesheet is like way behind. It was 1-0 still.
Okay, yeah.
In the second period. So.
Okay. Gamesheet might not be quite as up to date, I guess. We'll use the fact that the horn blew at 1:54 to give us an indication of volunteer effort here to make youth hockey work. Who am I to judge, right? I'm going to give that goal to Brecken. It was pretty. Someone could tell me different after the fact. All right, well, the rest of this hockey game continues here as Minnetonka's got 3 jerseys out in front of our own net. Luckily, that was broken up and out of the zone. Referee's got his arm in the air. We got a delayed call on the Lakers. Not sure what it's for. Didn't see it. But as Chase touches it up, the box opens, and a hook is the call. Oh, it's going to Chase. Bummer. I like when he's out there. He wins face-off. He skates hard. Forecheck, back check. He does it all. He even sniped that first goal. He gets 2 minutes. Play continues. Josh Carlson ringing up high off the glass. That one's picked up by the defenseman. He gets his shot on net, and Jack calmly sends that into the corner. Ooh, number 18 gets another shot this time. A little more aggression to it. Boy, he's going to get his 3rd shot. No, he decides to pass. Give 14 a shot. 14 hits Ashton's greasers. Ashton's not going to get it out with that flip. Minnetonka holds the zone. A lot of play happening right here in the corner. Right here at the blue line. Okay, well now, that puck goes the line. The goalie's tempted to go chase that one. Lakers should think about changing some skates. Ooh, Brecken does a nice job to deep puck that player. Sends him into the boards. Making a thud. Minnetonka's kid's got speed. He moves his way through neutral ice, makes a fancy move. Top of the circle, bottom of the circle, now around behind the net. Looking for someone while the rest of his team changes. He avoids going into the boards, gets tripped up. No arms. Play continues. Shot comes from the point. Jack saw that the whole way. Covers it up for the save.
It's Jack, right?
Yeah, it's Jack. They look very much alike, and they have the same sticks. They have everything the same. Nice save there by Jack, ripping out that blocker. Another one comes in. And now Ammerman. Ammerman gets his deflected, but he gets it back. Good teamwork there between Landon and Ammerman. Ammerman sends it in deep. Now he chases into the corner. Minnetonka, they're going to take the zone. They work their way to the top of the circle. Going around behind the net. Jacob Henry playing the body. Does so well. Shot comes right in the middle. Hard shot. Jack gets a kind of a change-up. It got sort of deflected, but Jack was there for it. Kept in and ripped wide was Jackson Collins. 7.5 minutes here yet in the second period. It's 2-1. Good guys. As Minnetonka takes the zone, they make one miss. Trying to go through the legs of Tyler. Tyler will have none of that. He stands that guy up. Minnetonka tries to feed the middle. No one's there but Mason. Mason leaves the zone quickly. He chips it ahead down deep, allowing a couple players to go off to the bench and change. One of those players coming on the ice is Josh Carlson. Oh, loses a puck there, but keeps the puck still on the outside. Puck left along the boards. Minnetonka's fighting for it again at this blue line. Jack calmly sends that a free. Landon now picks up the puck with speed, gets around behind the referee. Wow, that Minnetonka player did the hardest stick lift I've ever seen. Oh, there's a goal. Wait, what are you going to call it, ref? Oh, he says it hit the post. Okay. Wow. Yeah. All right, hits the post, bounces out. No goal. And face-off coming to the right of the Minnetonka goaltender. Lakers are talking about it. No challenge flags coming. So play will continue. Ace, get the right personnel out there. As now's a good time to go get one. You're ready for one. You can smell blood in the water. Let's go get one. Brecken, midboards, back to defense. Gets behind Josh. Looks like Russell's there between two players. The pass gets through, but behind. Minnetonka loses their opportunity on the quick rush, but they're working it out. Lakers starting their breakout, hits Brecken on the far boards. Brecken's got Ashton with him. They cross into the zone easy. Keep possession of the puck behind. Staying with control of the puck. Moves it over to Nathan. Nathan now going into the corner with it. They cycle positions. Chase is now in that defensive spot. Chase fires it up along the inside of the boards. And Brecken Long is going to attack the puck carrier. Brecken attacks. He creates trouble. And that kind of trouble leads to turnovers, just like that. Minnetonka struggling. Ashton doing his job. He sends it in deeper. Now Brecken's going to give chase again on the far side. Gets past Chase and Jacob. Now Nathan struggles with it. That puck comes in offsides for Minnetonka. Well, 5 minutes to go in the second period. You can tell they're getting a little bit sloppier out there as time goes on. A little factor for conditioning. Looks like the coach is going to have to get these guys skating lines here pretty soon. Taking it easy over the Christmas break. Eating too much ham and Christmas cookies. Happens to the best of us. Puck comes out to Jacob. Jacob from the blue line sends a wrist shot in. It gets broken up. Comes back out to him. This time they use the glass to get around him, and now Carter has to jump into play. Battle happens on the near side. The puck leaves the play as I see it rolling there right below us. No one is eager to go jump on that puck, so the refs are going to have to go get another one from the box. Normally, you got some little kids that'll jump on something like that, but all hockey players down there are uninterested in the loose puck. Puck comes up from points. Blue line. In low. Nice move by Tyler. You can tell he was sizing up the player. His head was up on that play. He didn't just blindly go for the puck. His job is to make sure that player doesn't get to the puck. There you go, Tyler backhanding it. Gets intercepted at the blue line. Now Johnson's giving chase. Through the middle, Emmerman banking it off the boards. Using a little geometry here to get it towards the goalie, but does not come off frame, so icing is the call. 4 minutes to go, second period, 2-1 Lakers. This is a battle, this game. The shots are hard to come by. And when the shots do come, they're facing stiff goaltending. Nothing's going to come cheap in this game. Landon. He comes out with it into the zone, chips it over to Mason. Mason's keeping his head up. He's looking for a pass into the middle. Hits the skates of the defender. They start their breakout. They got a little chip shot there, but they get it out of the zone. As who else but Chase is on the back check. Chase wins that one, sends it almost out of the zone. There you go. Landon finishes the job. And now Mason. Mason's got Landon. Landon's in the middle and he's free. Puck goes low for him. That was first part. So you want to center it a little bit more so that puck bounces out to your partner or center skating in the middle. You're trying to feed the rebound to your other partner. Puck goes into the middle. It's picked up by Landon. Landon makes a nice move there. Look at that. Using the boards, keeping his head up and skating. Gets the puck down low. Well executed all the way down to the shot. And I don't know if you guys noticed that, but when he did that chip shot against the boards, he never once looked at the boards. He chipped it with the stick and kept his head straight up, knowing where he was skating to. There's a hockey player out there once that said something about skating where the puck is going, not to where the puck is. Well, if you make the puck go somewhere, skate to it. Brecken, now he gets a chance in the slot. Oh, a hard shot. Got deflected up and out of play, says the referee. Almost had that goalie handcuffed. He went onto the inside post. I loved it. As soon as that goalie starts to move left, you come back and you shoot right. Maybe just a second more in patience and he would have had that one. Puck comes out the point. Stepping in, there's Tyler. That's a tough call. When to step in, when not to step in. Tyler went for it, and his teammates backed him up, so it worked out great. Carter ripping along the dasher boards. Minnetonka gets an interception in the middle, but they don't get anything to develop there as defense plays tough game. Carter looks up to the point, hits Ashton. Comes back. Jack has to come out with that glove and play a little baseball there to catch that one. Scoreboard is saying 14 shots apiece. 2-1 says the scoreboard for the goals. Lakers getting a face-off deep in their zone. Minnetonka does not win. Lakers send it forward. Brecken makes a move at the midboards. He comes up with the puck, backhands it over to Ashton. Ashton backhands to Jackson. Jackson back to Ashton. Brecken. Ashton feeds Carter. Carter sends a wrist shot with a little bit of a redirect. Does not get past the goalie. Now, Minnetonka starting their breakup through the middle ice. They take the zone. A lot of defensive pressure there. Boy, hard collision behind the net. Arms stay down as the puck gets up to the middle. Number 18 sends one. Hits a post, but no goal. Now down low. Nice defense steps in there and sends that one the length of the ice. It's icing, but good job by defense to be alert there. Send that puck the length of the ice. That is good icing as 1:06 still exists on the second period. Puck is dropped. Mason sends it over to Landon. Landon's got a little bit of room, but he's got a guy on him. And that puck leaves the zone. Josh. He picks the puck up, looks to start something else. Banks along the boards up to Landon. Out through the middle, the puck goes. That shot comes in on Jack from a good long distance. As Lakers pick it up, send it a nice cross-ice pass to Mason. Mason was hit while he was skating in stride. Minnetonka tries a long pass. Josh uses his large defensive stick there to break that play up. That's the horn for the end of 2. 2-1 Lakers here at the Pagel. All right, third period of hockey about to begin. 15 minutes on the clock. Referee blows the whistle. First District 6 game of 2026 needs to be decided. First shot done by Minnetonka, but it was blocked. Tyler was in front of that shot. Lakers need to use the board to get out of the zone. Battle continues with Minnetonka on the puck. They tried to feed defense there, but that was broken up. And now, Jackson takes a hard hit across the middle. He gets the puck off and sends it down. Referee signals out the offender, and a penalty is forthcoming. Number 18 is going into the box. Referees are talking about it as Jackson. That was a tough one. Definitely a dangerous part of the ice in that middle zone here. He rolled onto his back. He's getting up. I think he's struggling to catch his breath there a little bit. Now he gets up under his own power. Certainly shooken up. Referees are still talking about, I guess they're calling it the elbow. Let's see. They're going to give him a 2 and 10 here on this one, actually, or not even. No. Yeah, so it's a game misconduct, which I think will mean a 5-minute penalty. 2 and 10, so. Yeah, 5-minute major is what I was thinking. And then that's a game misconduct. So 5-minute major for the elbow coming across the neutral ice. Jackson Collins, by the way, did skate off under his own power. Hope he's okay. He did get credited with that second goal. So it wasn't Brecken there, it was Jackson. It's credited with that second goal there in the last period. That was that nice one where he walked up right along the post and backhanded it in. Certainly hope to see him back on the ice as the referees have put 5 minutes of penalty time up on the clock. Yeah, that 5 minutes does stay. It's persistent even if the Lakers put 1 or 2 in the net, which I certainly hope they do. Ashton's going to start that affair. Chase sending it over to Mason. So Lakers are going to have to use the power play. They're going to try to use the passing. Certainly the perimeter is one thing, but they got to cross the center line here to get that pass. So Mason tries a shot. It's blocked. Okay, Brecken walking with it behind the net. He sends it out, still using that perimeter. Tyler in the middle. Sends it over to Mason. Mason crossing, he drops. Tyler now drops into the corner. Brecken didn't see anything develop. Everybody's got to be skating. 2 guys are moving, now 3 guys are moving. Need to see all 4 or 5 guys moving. They're being too cautious. They want to be ready for the pass, but they got to be skating into areas where they can get a good pass. Always be moving. Tyler banking it off the boards. There's a shot coming from in low. Rebound. The defense gets it off. Ashton stops short. Puck gets on net. Goalie gets his big glove over that one for the whistle. Good power play so far. They've found that they can work the puck around the perimeter. They got to just keep moving to get that pass. And they got to move that puck fast enough that the goalie can't follow. 3.5 minutes of penalty time, power play action for the Lakers. Ashton now, or is that Ammerman? Looks like Ammerman. Ammerman took that face off. Ammerman with the puck. He looks to feed back to defense, but Minnetonka picks this one up. They cut across the middle. Don't go anywhere as Jackson Collins is back on the ice. That a guy. What a workhorse. Fires that hard, but wide. glad to see Jackson's back already. Again, probably just got the wind knocked out. Once that breath returns, you know, you kind of want to get back in there and make something happen. Fresh legs coming on the ice. Still 3 minutes of penalty time or power play time for the Lakers. This time, Chase Goodyear in the face-off circle. And now, Chase going on. Tyler, ooh, getting challenged, but he holds on to the puck. Good job. Mason, he loses it. That puck goes the length of the ice. Tyler's going to pick that one up as that puck stops short of the red line. Good quick pass, snapped it off to Mason. Lakers jump on a mistake the Minnetonka made. But, yeah, they keep it in. Ashton's there. Boy, Tyler went down to center ice. No one was around him. Second line stripped him so far. One blue line, one red line. Now, Brecken. Oh, looks like the ice is slow or something. Maybe it's just too snowy. Lakers seem to be losing the puck a lot. That one goes the length of the ice. Referee does call icing there. 2 minutes to go on the power play. 1 man advantage. As Minnetonka has to kill off their 5-minute major. Chase now stepping into the face-off dot. He's going to win it back. Went sideways, actually. The Lakers do get possession. They have to use the boards. Brecken's there. Now, set something up, guys, where you can move. Backhand fanciness to Mason. Tyler, wow. Teed up on that one. That was just a good iron shot. Like a good 5-iron is what that was. Tyler keeping his shoulders up as he maintains possession of the puck. Shot comes wide. Ashton's over there at the far boards. And now Chase with some fancy movement. Tries to get between the legs of a defender, but doesn't do it. Ashton ends up high. In near the dot. Feeds defense. Tries a give and go scenario. Got pinched off a bit. That's Brecken. And now Mason. Mason back to Brecken. Brecken working with it down low. He's behind the net. He's not getting much challenge there. Ooh. Stepping in was Tyler there trying to blast another one. Dude's got a hard shot, no doubt about it. Fun to let him tee him up, but you got to have a clear zone. Still got 43 seconds to go on the man advantage. As Lakers, Jackson takes control and gets in the offensive zone. Yeah, Minnetonka turns this around. Lakers still holding on to their 1-goal lead as Ashton now driving into the zone. He gets depucked. And Minnetonka sends it the length of the ice. Did go off the stick, but here again, we'll get the icing. I'm not really sure. 9:41 to go. Minnetonka's got 16 seconds left with their major penalty in the box. Getting sorted out the number of players on the ice. Puck comes back out to Nathan. Nathan sends it down deep. Circling the boards out to Carter. Carter sends a wrist shot. Gets a little bit of redirect, but stayed low. Gave up a nice rebound, and Lakers still have possession. Back up to the point again. Carter tries again. This time he goes high. Measured the whole way. Two to 1. Shots are 20 for the Lakers, 17 for the Skippers. Puck comes back up to Carter again. This time he sends it well wide. I think that's Henry Bisick over there battling in the corner. Minnetonka comes out with it. Penalty is cleared. Even strength now. Unfortunately, nothing comes of that 5-minute power play. Lakers are going to have to work and continue to hold on to their their 1-goal lead here as it's 2-1 halfway through the third. Bisick taking a shot, whiffing on that one. Does work its way out to the point, right at the blue line. Minnetonka is going to take possession of this. They shoot just over the net. Carter chips it. We got a penalty. What are we getting here? Too many men on the ice? What do we got? Well, no, they're pulling Bisick back in and calling it a slash. Slashing on Henry Bisick. That's gonna, it must have been behind the play. I didn't really see it, but 2 minutes goes on the clock, and now Minnetonka, they find themselves with a man advantage here in the third period. They step right up top of the circle and rip one. Jack gets his glove there, knocks it down, and not out of the zone. Minnetonka top of the circle. They feed down low. They stay keeping it on the boards as Ashton engages. Defenders comes in, takes up some space. I can hear it rip off a shaft of a stick. Jacob Henry battling for that puck behind the net. He uses his skates and his stick. Minnetonka getting an interception down low. They feed across. Oh, wow. They had a good opportunity, but couldn't close it. That puck chips up high and out of the zone. It's going to go the length of the ice, but it's going to roll up near on the goalie, so Minnetonka is going to have to regroup. Now they move it ahead. Minnetonka through neutral ice. Oh, they go across the middle. That guy's head was down. You got to be careful there. That's the way to lose your head crossing the blue line. Top of the point. Shot comes. It's a wrister. It was high. And this one banked up high off the glass. Goes the length of the ice. Referee's going to call icing on that one. With 7:18 to go, 2-1 Lakers. Still battling a power play here now by Minnetonka for 46 more seconds. Even game. Both teams got a big hunger to win this one, as determining a lot of what's going to happen in District 6 hockey here. These guys are sitting in third place, but they're sitting in third place with a loss, while we're sitting in fourth place with an undefeated record. That means our Lakers got a little bit of a chip on their shoulder as Landon takes the zone. He drives his way in close. The goalie's able to stop. Good job by Landon to take that all the way down, get a face-off in front of the goaltender. Only 22 seconds remain on the penalty, so that means if we can keep the play pinned down here a little bit, we'll get that fifth man back. Lakers are doing just that as they're keeping a little extra pressure on the puck in the zone. Now Carter has it. Just a few seconds to go as that penalty door is now open. Lakers are even strength, 5 aside. Both teams killing off penalties in this third period. As Jammerman fights for the puck down in their zone. Well, coming in there and stealing it was number 5. I think that was Brecken. And a ball entered the ice, a volleyball. Referee had to stop play due to dangerous conditions as that volleyball ends up on the ice. There's another Minnetonka team over there warming up, as these kids do. They were playing soccer, I guess, and kicked it onto the ice, which is a big no-no in hockey. All right, Emmerman there on the left wing. And Landon working along the near side boards. Collins is over there. Landon creates the turnover. Collins keeps the puck in play. Collins now with a little bit of time. He decides to do a snapshot. I don't know, he's kind of vacillating between wrist shot and snapshot. Had a lot of time to think about it. And meantime, no goal. Offside, says the referee. 5.5 to go, 2-1. Both teams are even strength. Puck comes back out to defense. Minnetonka tries to take the zone, and they do. Brecken's challenging on the backside. Defense stays in position. Tyler's there. Nice move by Brecken. Banked up high off the glass, and now this allows Collins to chase the puck down. No ice. Minnetonka maintains control, and they send it up through the neutral. They take the zone. Back it up, try to play the defense, but don't connect, and that allows Ashton to drive through the middle with the puck, just losing it there at the last minute. Jackson goes and battles for it, sends it down. There's a puck in the middle of the front of the goalie. This puck comes, it's got to go off as Ashton jumps aboard with no stick. Brecken now getting the puck on the far side. He sees the stick in front of him, but he also sees the net. Takes a little bit of a shoulder rub, and the goalie covers that one. 4.5 minutes. We're getting down to do or die time here as it's a 1-goal lead for the Lakers. Fire Lake doing what they can to hold on to this as Minnetonka fighting hard. Now behind the nets, puck comes out to the midboards. Minnetonka starts their breakout, and they get through mid-ice as Mason comes in there and changes the course of this puck. Ooh, interception behind the net. Wow, good play there, good opportunity, just didn't develop. And Ammerman had a chance to feed the middle. And now Jacob Henry goes after the puck. He picks it up, has plenty of time, so he takes it around behind the net, hits the brakes. Feeds over to Ammerman. Ammerman tries to feed the middle, but that's intercepted. Back up to defense and a little bit of flick of the stick for Landon. This time Landon's got all kinds of room. He gets in low. Whoa! Makes a nice move. Feeds it up over the pad of the goalie. Great job, Landon. He did exactly right. He went in there, got the goalie to move. Once the goalie went down, all he had to do was flip it above the pad, and he did just that. Great job, Landon. Way to see the twine. That's a goal. And it's now 3-1 Lakers late in the third period. Smelling blood in the water. Ashton comes off that face-off hot. Fires in on nets. This time the goalie eats that one up. I don't know. I'm hearing all kinds of yelling. Not sure. I guess some guy lost his mouth guard. Referee sent them back to go get it. And now play continues. Puck is dropped. Minnetonka wins the faceoff. They work their way through the neutral ice. Brecken with a big interception there, creating a turnover anyways. Right at the blue line. Tyler. Ashton. Behind the net, Minnetonka works with it. Oh, right in the middle. 15's all alone. He turns and fires wide. And gets pushed down to eat some ice. Now Brecken. Brecken drives, takes the zone. He gets in low, behind the net. Feeds defense, and there's a nice wrist shot, but it's blocked. Sent out high as Tyler scoops it up. A little D-to-D action. Tyler up to the wing. Ooh, yeah, Ashton, exactly. He was feeding Brecken, but there was an interception there. Ashton working his way through players, loses it. Tyler comes in with a little bit of a shiver. And Carter now behind the net. Carter. Lakers are doing everything they can to keep Minnetonka from having possession. Open net, 120 feet of ice, and that is shot all the way down for the empty net goal. Wow. A good 100 feet, I would guess, on that one. I'm not sure if he was at the red line or where he took that from, but that's about as far a distance goal as you're going to get. An empty netter makes it 4-1. I didn't even see who. Do you see who chipped that one? Give it to Tyler. I think he was over on that side. That ought to do it for us. So there's a minute 45 to go. Minnetonka takes the zone. They're going to try to get one back, but they're probably going to come up short. Lakers still skating hard, playing hard. Getting a big win here against Minnetonka. That ought to give us control of third place. Now we got to get our sights on second. Another game tomorrow. Lakers are going. Another goal coming here as Lakers put up the 5th goal. Giving that one to Jacob or? Okay, or Mason maybe. Who do we play tomorrow? That's what I was thinking. What about Chaska? Yeah. Chaska Chan tomorrow. I see those players with the soccer ball are still screwing around with the soccer ball below us. They haven't seemed to have learned their lesson. Maybe they got a new one. I don't know. See another soccer ball being used in the corner. Minnetonka with an interception in the slot. Shot comes. Jack's there. He rips it. Just use that stick to send that one out. Nice sauce pass by Ammerman. Sauces it over to Landon. Landon with a hell of a goal here that really got the Lakers on top. Chaska Chan is a little bit lower down the totem pole with 8 games played. They are 3 wins and 5 losses. We'll face them tomorrow. Minnetonka down low, shoots up towards the corner, but misses the net. 22 seconds to go. Well, razzle-dazzle at the blue line. Ashton doesn't give up a thing. Now Josh sending it up and out as the last few seconds tick down on the clock. That's going to be it. Lakers, big win, 5-1 here at Pagel 2. That's it for us tonight. We'll see you tomorrow as they battle Chaska Chan.